Nestled in the heart of Guangdong lies a city steeped in stories of resilience, migration, and incredible flavors. Welcome to Kaiping, a UNESCO World Heritage Site named for its iconic Diaolou, or watchtowers, that seamlessly blend both East and Western architectural styles into masterpieces. But Kaiping isn't just about its history, it's a paradise for food lovers. Today, I'm taking you on a journey to savor the legendary lychee roast goose and uncover some of the city's most unique local specialties. Whether you come here for the culture, the cuisine, or the incredible scenery, this is a side of China you don't want to miss. Alright guys, I just arrived at Kaiping Station. I'm here today visiting a friend from Utah actually, and she's back out here visiting her parents' village. So I decided to come out here just for a quick 2-day trip and check it out. My journey to Kaiping began at the Kowloon High-Speed Rail Station in Hong Kong. While I often take the high-speed rail for quick trips to Shenzhen, just a breezy 15-minute ride, this time I'm going a bit further. The journey to Kaiping takes about 2.5 hours, giving me plenty of time to enjoy the ride and try something I've been curious about for ages. Did you know that on longer train journeys you can order food online and have it delivered directly to your seat at one of the upcoming stations? Basically, every train has a QR code that you can scan and order a variety of services. I decided to order some KFC, and later at a designated stop, your meal will be handed over to you. It's such a seamless way to make a long trip even more enjoyable. She pinged me her location, and so I'm trying to call a taxi to get over there right now and see what kind of car gets here. Oh, he's already here. Okay, I think that's my car out there, that pink Trumpster. Hi, 你好。So in an older video, I went to Amanda's, my wife's village back in Toisan. This is actually like very similar to it, and I think even my family has one up in Donggun area or something that I've never been to, but hopefully one day I can go visit. Overall, it's a very similar trend where everybody in the village kind of left and moved overseas, usually to the States. People are starting to send money back to the village and starting to develop it a little bit more compared to how it used to be. So I guess like this road here used to be all dirt road, and now it's paved, and a lot of the village kind of supports itself through foreign income, I guess you could say. As people started moving out of the villages, they left many of their belongings behind. So it's quite common to find traditional furniture and equipment that were used by the locals just a few generations ago. So before we head out and go check out some of the Diaolou, I'm just gonna get checked into my hotel real quick. It's this one right across the street. It was like 30 USD a night, so it's pretty cheap. Okay, just got checked in. Let's see if I can, oh, it should be right here, 407. Let's see. Always have to put that in the hotel. Oh wow, that's actually pretty nice. I feel like someone brought fish in here. That's kind of weird. Other than that, this is a pretty cool room. So I do like how it's kind of got its own bathroom here. Most of the hotels I've stayed in China, they have like glass, like fog glass bathroom that's like kind of just in the middle of like the room. So you can kind of, you know, if you walk back there, you go in, you can see someone's in the bathroom, you can hear everything. I don't really like that, but this, I definitely prefer this over the other one. And this is only the 4th floor, so it doesn't have the best view, but it's not too bad. I mean, there's not a whole lot to look at over here anyway. For my next destination, I am heading to a place in Kaiping where East meets West, where every stone, pavilion, and villa tells a story of ambition, migration, and cultural fusion. This is Liyuan Garden, a hidden gem in Kaiping built by a man whose journey from America back to China transformed not just his life, but the very landscape of his homeland. Liyuan Garden is a testament to the fusion of Chinese and Western architectural styles, reflecting the experiences of overseas Chinese in the early 20th century. The garden was commissioned by Xie Weili, a Chinese immigrant who was born in the United States to parents from Kaiping's Tangkou Township. After achieving success in the pharmaceutical trade abroad, Xie returned to his ancestral home in 1926 to fulfill his father's wish of constructing a garden. Construction of Liyuan Garden began in 1926 and was completed in 1936. The garden is renowned for its harmonious blend of traditional Chinese aesthetics and Western architectural elements. So we've made it to the Kaiping Diaolou area. I mean, there's a lot of them as you drive throughout the town that are kind of just abandoned, rundown, but this area, this specific tourism cultural center that they've created kind of is where they have a lot of them that they've preserved and maintained. So one thing that's kind of interesting about Kaiping is that a lot of the architecture, it takes from Western influences, but it's not exactly Western. It still has its own style, which is relatively unique to this area.
The layout features classical Chinese landscaping, including ponds, rockeries, and pavilions, seamlessly integrated with Western-style villas and decorative motifs. This unique combination showcases the cultural exchange and influence experienced by overseas Chinese during that era. In 2007, the Liyuan Garden, along with other Diaolou, was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This recognition highlights its significance as part of the Kaiping, Diaolou, and villages, celebrated for their distinctive architectural style and historical importance. Today, Liyuan Garden stands as a testament to the rich cultural heritage of Kaiping, offering visitors a glimpse into the lives of affluent overseas Chinese and their contributions to architectural innovation during a transformative period in China's history. If you ever visit Kaiping, I highly recommend checking out this location. It wasn't overly busy like many of the other tourist hotspots in China, but it was still very interesting to see. At this site, you are able to go in many of the buildings where the traditional furniture has been preserved. So you will be able to have a good feel for what life was like for the family that lived here.
You can see the traditional stoves. These are wood fires, so you put like wood inside of there, you burn it, and then you can cook on the top there. And a lot of the old village houses, they still have these. In another video that I've made, I went to the Angel Island immigration station, which is kind of what they're talking about here, and how they talk about some of these immigrants that went through the US and got held up at the Angel Island immigration station. And a lot of them were held up for months, weeks to months. Very poor living conditions. If you visit the Angel Island immigration station, you'll see a lot of these poetries that they've carved into the walls, which is still there. You can see it today if you're ever in San Francisco. So they have these Diaolou-shaped ice cream, but they only have one flavor, the yellow one left. What flavor is the yellow one?
They're all vanilla.
Oh, they're all vanilla.
Yeah, you want one?
Yeah, I'll try one. Oh, I'm really excited for this popsicle. Oh, look at that. That is kind of cute.
It is, yeah.
So this is the Diaolou-shaped popsicle. Not too bad. It's fine. So here's a little map. We're at that thing right there, that red dot, and then we kind of want to walk over here, I think. So there's something over here, some building that looks a bit like a mosque. And I want to go take a look at that. So we're going to head over there in just a second. The guy we were just talking to back there was saying that this one right here might be the community center or something. Hopefully we can go take a look and see inside. Some of these are just open, like at Amanda's village. Some of these buildings we just walked inside of, and you know, it's very community here, right? Like not much you have to worry about, to be honest. So it looks like most of the things are kind of barred off here. I really don't know if we can get inside. This is the front of the building. Now it's a little later in the day, getting a little hungry. Kai found a place serving bo zai fan, which is kind of like the grilled rice or like roasted rice. They like put it in a clay pot and cook it over a fire, so it gets really crispy. That's kind of really famous in this area. Something else that I hope they have, which sometimes they don't apparently, is like a lychee tree. They use like the tree and the leaves, the branches to roast a goose. So this is the lychee goose. Looks like it's come with like some nice cuts of meat, and then it also has a couple other parts of the meat, like the liver, other gizzards, not too sure what they are. I don't think it will have lychee flavor though, right? It's just because the wood.
You should kind of taste a little bit of like the fruity.
Okay, let's see. So here's the skin, really crispy. A little bit, yeah. Maybe a little bit. But I really like the smoky flavor of the goose. It's really nice. It's definitely different than the ones I get in Hong Kong. Like, Oh, I'm really glad they have this.
You like it?
This is really unique.
Okay.
Well, this is some of the internal organ of the goose. I feel like the taste is good, but I don't like the texture. I guess because it's just a little like crunchy, and it's not like as juicy as like the meat is.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the liver, or what is this? Now this is kind of like, I guess the best way to describe it is like gooey. It's not like meat. It's kind of just like melts. Yeah, very mushy. Not my favorite either, but it's edible, I guess. Wow, those are actually really big slices of eel. The one that I got in Toisana is like really small, small slices, but these are like full slices of eel. That's just so cool. Now the bojai fan has been sitting for a few minutes. Mix it up and let's see if we get that crispy rice at the bottom. Small piece of eel in there, some rice. I don't know if it picks it up on the mic. It's definitely got a nice crispiness to the rice. Oh yeah, that's perfect. And then the yellow eel. Every time I get this from Hong Kong, it's so salty. So this is nice. Yeah, only 22 RMB for the bowl of rice. But the goose is 48, so a little more expensive. So this is also like a local specialty. And it looks like when they're outside, they were cooking it, frying the tofu. So it's got fried tofu. So this is interesting. I've never seen this done before, honestly. And then it looks like they also included some carrots or sweet potato. This is potato, I think. Yeah, potato. And then...
Oh, it looks like they're black too.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's got the fish filling with the bell pepper, or not the pepper, jalapeno or something. I'll try the bell pepper thing. Wow. You know, I've had this before, but this is one of the best ones I've had. And I think it's just like the way they've grilled it on the outside is so crispy. It's really nice. I'll just go ahead and try the tofu. I don't know how to describe it. Wow, that's really good. 10 out of 10 on the tofu.
You like it?
I really like it.